Hey, I'm early. Bam, less than a minute. How is everybody tonight? Dorothy, Bria, how's everybody doing? We're live from the dungeon. It looks like it tonight. I actually have a couple of things to talk about tonight. Nothing earth shattering or destroying the world or anything like that. Gonna wait another minute or so, see if anybody else shows up. All the wind the last few days has really kicked the sinuses up. So, just give it a minute or so. Anybody got anything they want to talk about, announce, complain about? Everybody's got something to complain about. All right. It's showtime. Let's get started. And what have I got? First thing. First thing is let's do this. The Arizona City Library is having an overstock book sale on the 13th, 14th, 15th, 8 to 1. That's at 11529 West Benito, just off Lamb. Paperbacks, hardbacks, and DVDs. All proceeds go to the Arizona City Library. Nothing over 50 cents. So you might score like a bandit there. You never know. Might come out really, really good. All right, let's see. Got a few other things. Bring this up. Got this going on. Everybody complaining about the baby formula shortage. I didn't have formula when I was a kid. I'm too old for that. Here's one from the 50s. It's a 14-ounce can. It calls for full flat evaporated milk, probably before carnation. 19 ounces of slightly warm, clean water, and 2 tablespoons of blackstrap molasses. So that'll work. If that don't work for you, I got another one. Let's see. I'm looking for it. All right. This is another one. Basically the same recipe. And it is 1 can of evaporated milk, 20 ounces of water, 2 level teaspoons of Karo syrup. I'm thinking that should have been tablespoons, but it says teaspoons. That's a Karo dark. Combine and heat. Divide into 6 bottles. And depending on what the doctor says, you can add 1 drop of baby vitamins once a day. The Karo syrup dark has to be the dark. Aids in digestion and also keeps the stool soft. That's kind of important for all of you women that have had babies. You know how much trouble that can be. All right. What else we got? I got something else. All I got to do is remember what. I posted this, but now I'm going to tell you about it anyway. This thing with the virus. Everybody's worried about viruses and bacteria and stuff. There's a thing that's been out there for several years And you can pick one up probably at Walmart. I know you can order them on Amazon. They're called ozone generators. You set this thing up and it kills bacteria, viruses. It'll take odors out of a room if you've got pet odors or sickbed odors or whatever. It'll clean that up. It kills bed bugs, spiders, kills mold. And they aren't expensive. Now, my post says won't hurt people or pets. The fact is, you don't want to be there when it's running. It will hurt people and pets if they're in there. What you do is you set the thing up, turn it on to run for an hour, and then you take the dog and the cat or whatever and go for a drive. If you get goldfish, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to be in trouble. Just turn off your air seat, AC, or your heater, and let the generator run for an hour. You come back and you've got sick or dead bed bugs. It'll get fleas. If you let it run for a couple hours, you're going to lose your spiders. It kills bacteria. It kills viruses. Yes, it kills COVID. And I discovered this a few years ago because I had a car that wasn't being driven much, sitting in the driveway out in the country. And the mice moved in. And I thought, well, it's time to get that car ready and just sell it. Went out there and it smelled of the mice. Found the nest under the floor mat in the back. And they had made a home. Probably all the cousins and aunts and uncles had moved in, it looked like. Cleaned that out, set the ozone generator in it, let it run for an hour, went and checked. It had knocked a lot of it, but not all of it. Let it run for another hour with the windows all closed up. Mouse odor was gone. I'd gotten a new camper. And if you've had one of those, you know what they smell like with the chemicals in the wood and stuff in the cabinets. I went in, opened all the cabinets up, set the generator to run for an hour, and walked away. Came back and it had knocked most of it. I started the thing again, let it run for another hour, and it took all that chemical odor out. As far as I know, there were no bugs or anything, but if they had been, they'd have been dead. So that's something to think about. All the panic over sterilization and everything. Ozone will kill critters. It will kill viruses. It just is some good stuff for that. So, covered that. Hi, Paula. Yeah, a lot of hotels use that. A lot of car dealers use it to put it in cars. It'll take the smoke smell out if somebody's been smoking in the car. So I think I had one other thing I wanted to talk about, and now I can't find it. Let's see. Here's one. We'll share this one. But it's not the only one I wanted. Linda, do you have anything on that raffle? Because I had it and now I can't find it. So this one. Alex's Cafe is having a cookout. Be the last one for the season. They're at Sunland Gin in Santa Cruz. Anybody wants to set up for crafts, start early, beat the heat. They're also setting up across in the Tumblebeans parking lot Again, start early. They'd like you there at 7. They want you on the back area close to Sunland Gin. Running a special on starting at 9:30 for hamburger cheeseburger with chips, $8.50. Hot dogs with chips, $6.50. Soda, $1.25. Iced tea or coffee, $2. Roasted jalapeno, 50 cents. So be a good one to stop in and try. Now, I need to find the raffle thing. I don't know where it is. There it is. Paula got it. Fundraiser, and let's put that up over here. Fundraiser to benefit Pinal County Sheriff's Office Citizens on Patrol Posse. Prize is a round-trip domestic ticket from Southwest Airlines. I'm assuming that means anywhere. Don't know. It's one ticket. Raffle tickets are $5 each. Be set up in the Tumblebeans parking lot, corner of Santa Cruz, Sunland Gin, today. And tomorrow from 4 to 6, they're a 501c, so you can use it to take tax deduction, help buy equipment, uniforms, etc. There you go. Ticket goes anywhere in the U.S., and it's good for 1 year. What do we got there? There we go. And as much fun as all that was, that's all I got, which is more than I've had for the last month. Just this time of year, there's not much happening. So now you guys know everything I know and probably a lot more. So, Paula, whenever you got something like that, feel free to post. In fact, I'll post it over there now. But feel free to post it. If it had let me copy this. This program is a trip. Can't copy it. Anyway, watch the video. You'll see it. I have to find it and post it over on the QRAZ page. Yeah, Desert Sonata had their grand opening today. I did not go. Post on the QRAZ radio page. Actually, it's not a huge page. 300 and some people watch it, but that's 300 people that may or may not be looking anywhere else. And usually this time of year it's slowed down. Usually I get 50, 60 people this time of year that watch the videos, and the rest of the time it goes well over 100 usually. Yep. Did the overstock sale. Posted that already. Still a good idea. Won't hurt to post it again. So you might find a real bargain there. So what else we got, guys? Somebody's got something else. I'm using a different mic tonight than I usually use. And this one's okay, but you sure want to stay isolated away from it. Fortunately here, I'm set up where I can have the boom arm mounted on a separate bench than the one I actually work at. This thing is really touchy on picking up sounds. I'll be going back to either the one I was using or to a different one that's just Western Book Crazy Heap. I'm not sure I know what that means. We got a crew tonight. We got Linda and Paula, Rhea, Dorothy, and some others that have not made themselves known. So we don't know who they are. Wind is blowing, and I got a sign outside that sounds like somebody's knocking, trying to come in. I'm not letting them in. So, guys, what's going on? What did I miss? Covered the library sale, Desert Sonata's grand opening. Used to be hooked on Louis L'Amour books. They were easy reads and entertaining. Let's see. We covered the library. We covered the raffle. Baby formula. Ozone sterilizing your rooms. I don't know what else. I don't think I have anything else. I'm just sitting here. You notice we're still in the dungeon. I've been isolated. Well, did you get any other new board members with you? Otherwise, you're just spitting in the ocean. I knew they had budgeted for the build on the library. Didn't know they planned on closing it while they were doing the build. I thought it was going to be a separate unit that they could do functions in. But I've been wrong before. Not very often, but it happens. So I was going to tell you a story tonight, but I forgot which one it was. I'm sure it was clean, so. I got diddly squat. I'm just sitting here counting on you guys. I've done everything I had. Just for the record, I don't want any airline tickets for me. I'm not flying anywhere ever again. That's not happening. I've logged enough miles to go around the world twice, and that was enough. Paula, I'd like to say congratulations on the board membership. I don't know whether congratulations or condolences is the right thing. I posted the other day that I put this. You can see that, right? It's outside the camera angle. It's an iMac i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, terabyte hard drive, 21.5-inch screen, comes with keyboard and mouse, $200. Had people saying they wanted it. They're not stepping forward. And much to Linda's chagrin, if somebody don't step forward, I'm going to set it back up, start using it again. The food was good, Linda. Since it was carb loaded, Linda couldn't eat it, so she brought it home and I ate it. It was excellent. And I'm not usually a fan of chicken salad, but that was good. Let's see. What else? Anything else? Anybody going to be watching the eclipse on the 15th? Total lunar eclipse will be visible across southwest United States Sunday night, May 15th. There's a link on the QRAZ page if you're wanting to check on that. And let's see, of course, Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, we'll be going to Tumblebeans for some coffee and conversation. Every Sunday morning that they're open. So that's not the actual laptop, but that's our laptop. iMac, it's a desktop, but that's what it looks like. So, $200, you can have that. It's been factory reset. All you got to do is set it back up with your information and it'll be ready to go. Yeah, Linda and the Gray Ghost. It is new to her. The thing's 28 years old or something like that. 1995. Yes, $200. Might even do an OBO. I bought. It's got a new set of wired keyboard and mouse from Mac Alley, which is not Mac, but it's a company that makes stuff. It's a nice little computer. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's got a nice size screen. It's got good speakers. No, Linda's car's in 1995. Carrie, how you doing? Look at there. Let me see if I can find. Where is that? Just ignore me while I look around. Chat amongst yourselves. I'm sure you've got more interesting things to say than I have. There you go. That's what Linda's midlife crisis looks like. 95 Chrysler LeBaron GTC, which is and this is the European-ish edition, so Everything's in kilometers. So, midlife crisis hit. Anytime, Paula. As long as I got my phone with me, you know by now that I don't always have that. I kind of treat it like a desk phone. So, what else we got? Who knows what? Paula, this is a late 2012 model. It's got a big hard drive. It's got a terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM. Like I said, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it works pretty darn good. I can't find anything on it that don't work. Just excellent screen, that 21.5-inch screen, and it's a Mac screen, so you know it's a good screen. Let me get. I'm just poking around here, guys, so bear with me. Looking at stuff. Trying to keep track of what I'm doing, which can be a chore for me. Gary, I don't really know when it's scheduled to be completed on the road project. I've read a dozen different things. So I don't know. Paula keeps a tighter watch on the pulse of the system than I do. If it's still like it is now, when the monsoons hit, it's going to be a mess. Okay, Paula, I'll catch you later. All right, guys, what's going on? I think we've covered everything and then some. And Gary, I'm sorry I don't have an answer on that. I know I've read a bunch of stuff about it, but nothing's stuck in my head. So. Okay. I think we've covered, like I said, we've covered everything I know and then some. Nice to see some new names pop up. Nice to see the old ones too. Dorothy, Rhea, I didn't mean you're old. Well, I'm old. So all right, guys, I'm going to wind it up. I'm going to shut it down and get out of here. I want y'all to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And we'll talk to you same time, same place next week, if nothing comes up before then. Y'all have a good night. Hope to see some of you this weekend, Sunday, at the Sunday morning coffee at Tumblebeans, 8 a.m. Good night, all.